Hi guys, we're
Hey,
live.
friends.
Here we are again.
In Central PA. It's nice and toasty here. Good old 27 degrees.
Yes. Yeah. I would not call that toasty my dear. Oh, I'm waiting for the spring. I cannot wait. Spring and fall are my favorite for sure.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was thankful for the sunshine, that it wasn't a dreary cold. It's always better when there's sunshine.
Absolutely, yeah.
So as you join us, guys, make sure you say hi. And we'll wait a couple minutes for everybody to join in.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun show today, guys. Amber has come up with a really cute idea. So we'll be having some fun with that. Definitely. So, did you get any beading done today, Amber?
I did a whole bunch.
Did you?
Yeah,
wow.
I did. I can show off the earrings I finished today. So
yeah, absolutely. Ooh. Now those are from the Bead in the Bag kit, the earth tone one, right?
Correct. So all I did was bead a base, and then every one I filled a loop in. But Trish and I were just talking about this. We're gonna show you how to focus again. Focusing on.
Oh, it likes your loom better, maybe.
I know, it does.
But really cute, really cute.
So, but that's from the Beads in the Bag, yeah.
Hi, Melanie. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Shelly. Welcome in. Good to have you tonight. Yeah, I love me a good pair of loopy earrings.
Very yeah.
Pretty. Very, very pretty.
Hey, ladies. So fun to have you join us. You're all over on YouTube tonight. So fun.
And it looks like Joan is covering all the bases.
Thank you, Sherry.
Yeah, they are pretty. She's a very talented lady, that's for sure.
So the base we had started the one night, that's what I used. I did it right on the baby loom and added the loops and stuff. So we were just talking about, Trish has some fun ideas where we can take that. So
yeah, I can't wait to dive into that, see how that goes. But
yeah. Well, we could kind of tell everybody some of the fun things going on this month while everybody's joining in.
Sure, absolutely. Would you like me to?
Sure.
Okay.
By all means, go for it.
I need to look at my phone real quick because I have it all in there.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, tonight.
Well, tonight,
you got it?
Yes, I got it. Tonight we're doing the pattern ring. And basically what that is we had the pattern bracelet that Jewel sells here that you can get the kit for. And we're going to take it up a notch. We're going to make a ring tonight with what you have left from that kit. It's such a good deal. You get so much, you might as well use your beads to make some other stuff. So we're going to be making a fun ring tonight. Next week, which is March 10th, we're going to be doing our St. Patty's party, and we're going to be using the St. Patty's kit that Jules has, and that is up in her shop now. If you want to grab that, head over so you can just bead right along with us.
I will.
And March 17th, I'm going to be doing a fun T-lip bracelet, and it was the one that everyone commented on last week that I was wearing, so I thought, why not do a class on it? Oh, and Amber has her buttons there for St. Patty's party. Those are included with your St. Patty's kit. So really fun. Really fun.
And so there's two options for this. Very exciting. You can either get the charms and the button, or, oh my goodness, or you can get this absolutely gorgeous fire polish green bead beads. Oh my goodness, beautiful. Yeah. So
unfortunately, we don't have those just yet to show you, but believe me, it's well worth. So yeah, as I said, on the 17th, which is in fact St. Patty's Day, we'll be doing the Tila bracelet. On March 24th, we're going to be doing the subscription box unveiling, and we'll make a project with the leftovers from this month's box. And then on the 31st, Amber's going to do another really cool ring, a pyramid ring, guys. Don't miss it. It's gorgeous. The colors, you're just going to, I love them. I love them.
I can't wait.
That's for March so far, and we're planning into April now, but we don't want to give that away just yet.
And just so you know, we are like partying for 2 weeks straight, because one of the reasons we're doing our party next week is because Jules is going to party hardy with Neely over at Silver Silk. So
on the 17th. Yep.
Yeah, so that's 2 weeks of St. Parties partying.
Wear your green so you don't get pinched. 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
And we hope to have a giveaway next week.
Oh, yes. We're going to try doing a giveaway each month. We aren't going to tell you ahead on which show it's going to be. So that means that you need to show up and spend some time with us to see if the giveaway is going to be on that night.
Yeah.
So that'll be super fun. Hold my beer.
I think that's Joan. I don't know if that's
says,
Joan
hold my beer. We're going to make our beer rings.
Yes. Beer rings.
So that's going to be so fun. Yeah, and I'm thinking I'll probably show how to color a couple of the charms and that for everybody. Super fun. I love doing that. Anything color. You know,
it is Jules.
It's my
It is Jules is saying hold her beer. Yes. We will hold your beer until after your show with Neely.
Okay, and then you can have it. We'll give it to you then.
Yes. So everybody bring your green shirts, your green beer, and come party hard 2 weeks with Jewel Loom.
Yes, absolutely.
But yeah, I think that's everything. And Jules has some fun things. She put a fun live up today if you want to pop over and check that out on YouTube.
Super fun.
She's doing something with the dollar bead box. I was going to say beads in the bag, and that was not right.
And that's why we work so well together, because between both of us, we make one person. So it works out.
Oh, sorry. It's top secret. Never mind. Okay.
That's how we do.
It's not listed.
Well,
go out and get your beads. We'll just put out some advertisement for that company. $1 bead box. Go order $1 bead box and you'll find out.
It's top secret and unlisted. Oh, that's probably good information to have.
Yeah, I think my beard needs to be held.
So maybe Joan can crop that out of the YouTube video for us.
Yeah, can you crop that?
Edit that out. So anyway, before we get in too much trouble here,
why don't we will get ready to move down to the table here.
Okay.
So that you right? Is that what you were going
I'll go
for?
ahead and get my camera moved.
You get to look at me while Trish flips her camera. She's gonna something in my eye. She's gonna show off to you guys the seed bead kit and talk a little bit about her loom, and then we'll come back over to me and I will show you how to make the ring tonight. So Jules is so awesome. She gives you so many extra beads. So we were kind of like, what can we make? So we're able to make a ring and earrings, but I think we're only going to do the ring tonight, but I will show you my earrings that I made along with it. So.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Good. Yeah.
Okay. Here's Trish.
Here's Trish. Okay, guys. So Amber's gonna be doing the project mostly. I'm gonna be beading along, and I'm gonna use my original loom, and she's gonna show you on the Wisdom Warrior. But I wanted to kind of go over the kit, and we're gonna touch on a couple of the changes that have been made with it just recently. So Jules loves us, so that's good. So for the kit, you get a whole 6-pack of Jewel Loom needles, and you can never have enough of these, believe me. The more I get, the more happy I am, because then I can just keep on looming. But it comes in this really cute little velvet bag, and you're going to get your 5 tubes of Toho seed beads. And that's a deal right there, guys, because Toho is, one of the top brands, and they have some gorgeous, gorgeous colors. I hope my lighting's okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to get, this one is called transparent. Well, actually, you know what? Let's not go over the colors because we're going to talk about the colors here in a minute. But you get your 5 tubes, and then you're going to get your really pretty bar clasp here that is super easy to put on. The other thing I do want to show you, we're going to go over the pattern, and this is a printable pattern that you're going to get with the purchase of your bead kit for the bracelet. Okay, so this is the original project right here, guys. Super pretty and just, you know, really came together very nicely for me. So, and we'll go over the pattern here just quickly. I'll give you the basic once over on how to kind of read the pattern. So what I did, I printed mine out. Amber does use hers on her iPad. For me, I am definitely a paper person, so this makes it easier for me, and I can also mark off as I go if I want to. So basically, I start here at the bottom, and we have this extra row down here. Now, this extra row is nice because then you can put your slide clasp on, and it doesn't cover up any of your diamonds that you've made. So with all that work, you certainly don't want to cover up your diamonds. These or any other kind of diamonds. But you're going to have this row here, and you're going to, it is 8 warps across here, guys. And the reason it's 8 warps across is because there's 7 beads in there. So always remember 1 extra warp for however many beads wide you want it to be. So this is the basic pattern. Anything you think you would like to add on that, Amber?
Just a couple different things. Jules mentioned to remind us that the beaded pattern does not get the needles, but if you buy one of the looms. So if you buy the small Wisdom Warrior or the large Wisdom Warrior, you actually get the pattern with that, and then you would get the needles.
Gotcha.
So
if you just buy the kit, then you're going to get your beads and your slider clasp.
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you for clarifying that, Miss Jules.
Oh, sure.
And Amber, Amber too. Amber too. So I think that's it on my end. And also, guys, I do want to tell you too, as far as the colors, I think Amber has it pulled up on her iPad, but Jules just redid the pattern with some new colors. And I think I'm going to have to get it because it has some gorgeous amethyst in it. I'm a purple and pink girl. I love blue too, turquoise, but so we're going to have some new kits up that have some beautiful amethyst colors in. So that's enough of me talking. So let's get to the teacher here.
Oh, you're fine. So let's see if this will work to show you guys on my iPad here. So
there we go.
See if I can get it to flip. So here's the current pattern. Move. There we go.
There we go. Perfect.
And I don't know, block the light a little here, but as you can see, the 2 tubes that you would have gotten before of the blue is more of this purpley amethyst dark. It's beautiful. And then there's these 3 colors along with it. So this is like another purplish, an orange, and a pale pink.
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree. I'm gonna want to get this one too.
I really like them both, but that is pretty.
And as you can see, I use on my iPad to pull up the pattern. I use GoodNotes, so that's the program I use, and you can actually write on it and stuff. But Trish just has her paper up there.
I'm not that technically savvy, you know.
So, yeah. So Trish has her paper, and I have. So I'm going to be working on. This is the small Wisdom Warrior. She is the same size as the original. So, yep. So as you can see, they're the same size. The big difference is this one doesn't have a bar, so you warp it slightly different. Yes. So if you you can buy the small Wisdom Warrior, and you can get this pattern, or you can just buy the pattern itself with the beads. But you can also, if you buy the large Wisdom Warrior, you can get this nice bead board with it, but this also sells separately by itself. So as Trish mentioned, you get these full tubes. As you can see, mine are getting low now, but so we were like, what extra can we do with it? So we came up tonight, we're going to learn how to make the pattern within a ring. Okay.
So fun. So fun. Can't wait.
And then I also, one thing you can do on both, now you could do the ring on the baby loom. So I can show you that really quick. I have mine here. So we could do it on here. That's feasible too. Or you can do it on the small wisdom warrior or even the original. Or if you have the moon loom, you could probably do it on that one too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, sure you could.
And I also, at the same time, now doing it on this or the original, I was able to do 3 different things. So I made these earrings. We won't be able to probably do these tonight, but it would be the same idea as the bracelet and the ring, but the bracelet, you would do the slides just like the bracelet.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
But it's only 1 diamond. So take what you're learning and play around with it, okay? So one thing when you're doing a ring, it's like, how do you measure? One way I like to measure is just getting a piece of paper. Pick the finger that you're going to make your ring on. Mine are 2 sticky notes put together, so it's not perfect, but
well, that works. That works.
And then you want to figure out where it falls on your finger. So it falls to about here. Let me do this right. I had this earlier.
Oh,
it's losing its stickiness. So measure your finger. Okay. And then you can very easily take that piece of paper and just lay it right next to, I know what size mine is, but take your piece of paper and lay it next to your ruler. And then you know exactly how long you need to make your ring. So mine is about 2 and 3/4 or somewhere around there. And what that averaged out for me on the ring is I was able to do 1, 2, 3, 4 diamonds. So 2 of each color. And then what I did, just like when we did the bracelet, I don't know if you can see it, there's a row of that purple on each end. And that's where we'll close off our ring. Okay. So that's what I did, that extra row in the pattern. I did it with a purple. I just chose to do that, but you can choose whatever. But for the ring, I would recommend doing the purple out of all of the seed beads in the kit. Now, they're all the same size, but sometimes the holes are slightly different. And I found that the blue ones tend to be smaller. I don't know we'll have to find out in the new kit which ones. But I found if you have the older colors, I found this purple from the middle diamonds is a really good one, because to close it up, we're going to have to go through several times. And I kept finding I was breaking the blue seed beads. So learning from my, what I was doing.
That's for sure. Hey.
Yeah.
From your experience.
Yeah. So that's where we're going to start with a row of that color and end with a row of that color. So for me, it worked out actually perfectly to make the pattern with the 4 diamonds. And then I didn't have, so this takes the place of the row with the 1 color and then the 5 middle. Okay. So just to give you a heads up on that. So once you have your size measured, put that aside so you remember how much, because you'll need to know in order to put it on your whatever loom you're using today. So everybody grab your loom, whether it's the baby loom, the small wisdom warrior, the original, and you want to get out. I enjoy wildfire. That's my favorite. So I'm just going to start it. We're going to come down here to the knob. Let's see if I can get resting it on my goddess belly, just like you would for putting the rod in to the original. So I'm holding it there, and I'm going to tie a knot. This is hard to do on screen.
Of course, I know that feeling.
So I do a double knot. And as Trish said, we need to warp 8. So make sure that knot's on there. So these grooves are just like the original warrior. I like to put mine right in the center. You can put yours to the side. It's up to you. So we're going to come down and try and match up as best as possible. Now, on the small wisdom warrior, I like to go around the knob twice to try and hold the tension. I'm also holding my finger over top of the warp, and then we're going to skip one and lay it back down in there for the next one. And then once again, I put my thumb here right next to the knob to try and hold the tension so I don't lose any of that tension while I'm going up. And hold the tension, and I wrap around twice trying to. So whereas the original, you don't have to hold the tension as much because you have the bar and you can pull it out. But on this one you do. So as you can see, my finger is resting on the thread, so I don't have to, so I can come out and get some more off of my spool, and then I can come, I wrap it around my finger to try and hold the tension coming down, and just kind of drag it through my fingers and wrap it around that knob twice. And same thing, put my finger down here to hold the tension and then come back up. And we're up to 4 now. Talking so much about other stuff I couldn't remember.
And now you're working right from the spool. Was that correct, Amber?
That is correct. So
Okay.
when I warp, I work right from the spool.
Yeah.
I don't cut it off until I'm doing the weft.
Mm-hmm.
So for the warps. Now see, because I hold my finger there, I don't have to have oodles and oodles of my wildfire out, but I can free my hand up to get some extra.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Great technique.
And then same thing, come down, hold that so it holds the tension. Skip one, lay it back down. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finishing up, going to 6 here. Wrap around twice. Now, one reason you might not want to do this ring on the original or the small wisdom warrior is because you use a lot of materials. So that's why I showed you can make earrings tonight too. Or you can do the baby loom if you own that. But I am just going to do the ring for you guys tonight. Almost lost my wildfire to the floor.
Or you could do multiple rings like you were saying on it at one time, and then
that's true.
You're just knocking it out of the park.
Well, for tonight, I just want to make sure I can show everybody how to get it off the
Absolutely.
loom. But
just in general.
Yeah. Yes, I would do that. That's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is my last one. Coming back up. Holding that tension. Wrap around. And I'll wrap around a couple more times because I'm at the end here. And then my cutters. So cut pretty far back here so I can tie the knot. You were going to ask a question, Trish?
No.
Okay. So hopefully you guys can see me tying the knot upside down than what I normally do. Trying to hold the tension. So I put my finger down here on the knob so I can hold the tension, but also slide my thread in and wrap it around the warps. It's hard to do this upside down. Sorry.
It sure is.
Sometimes I even use pliers to help guide it if my fingers aren't working. All right, I just have to turn this around. Sorry, folks. I can't do it backwards. Maybe I could do it upside down for you. How are we doing on your end over there, Trish?
I'm doing good. I am kind of jumping ahead. I'm a bad student, but I started putting my first row across of the purple beads.
No problem. Awesome.
Yep, it's working well. I love the original. I love them all, but I'm kind of partial to this one for some reason. I don't know.
That's fine. So I got a loop all the way around all the warps here, and I'm pulling it tight.
Okay. Facebook user, I see there, says, "Hey ladies, finally got to catch a live. If you could tell us, you have to either give StreamYard permission to use your name, or if you can just let us know who you are in the chat, that would be appreciated."
Thank you for your patience, folks. I do have arthritis in my fingers, so tying knots sometimes takes a little bit.
Oh, you're fine. Take your time, honey. Yeah, it can be a little bit of a challenge sometimes for folks that, have, arthritis in their digits and things like that. But I think once you get the hang of it, and if you're able to keep it in the position that it's supposed to be in to do it, just makes it a little more difficult to do on camera because of the angles.
So
and that's the truth of it. So
yes. All right. So now we've got that knotted and warped. Take your wildfire again. And I did about a wing spin and a half for the ring. You may need to add more depending on the size of your ring. And I love these nippers. Oh my goodness.
We're gonna have to talk to Jules about getting those.
I don't know what
she hasn't invested it enough lately, but
oh my goodness. Yes, go over and see what Jules has added to the shop. There is some real beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yeah. So another little trick I think we've mentioned before is take your pliers and squeeze the end of your wildfire. And then I don't know if you can see it because it's probably focusing on my loom and stuff, but it flattens it out, making it
nice. Mm-hmm.
To put it right. Should go right in. My hands are not working with me tonight, folks. There we go. So,
and she's here with us tonight. That's okay, and it is showing your name for us, so all is well.
So I know we've talked about this before. You can work either direction on the Jewel Loom. Trish likes to work from the bottom up. I like to work from the top down. So one thing to know about doing a ring or doing even the bracelets is making sure you leave enough to knot at the end. So you need enough of your warp to be able to knot over top, because that's what's going to hold those beads in at the end. So make sure you do that. So I'm going to just take my wildfire here on the first warp, and I'm going to tie a knot. So I'll probably just work here close to the middle because I'm only doing one thing on here. So it gives me lots of room to tie off. I love this bead board that Jules had made.
It's a beauty. It's a
yeah,
beauty.
You can purchase this separately in Jules's shop.
And there's a little piece of cork in the corner too for you to poke your needle into if you're taking a little break from beading, which makes it really nice.
And then you know where it is.
Especially for me, I have pets, and if I willy-nilly put my needle on top of my work, sometimes it gets pulled across the living room or something like that. So try to be careful. Or a robot vacuum. That has unfortunately happened.
Oh no.
So keep it up and keep it your needle in your board.
All right. So as I mentioned, we're starting a slightly different. You're going to pick up 7 of the purple. And when we get the new kit, you can ask us what color works best for this, or we'll figure that out for you if you need to know. But this one seemed to have the most space, and that's what we'll need at the end. So you take your 7, and the first row is always the hardest. I guess I didn't need to skip one. Oh well. It will pull in. It's better to be too wide than too narrow.
Right.
But yes.
I guess it should be up there like that.
There we go. So I like to lay it underneath and pull it through, but of course I have my hand in it. So the other way, there's 2 ways. You can lay it underneath and pull it through, or you can pull it all the way down to the bottom and then lay it in.
Yeah, I went all the way down to the bottom, girl. And then... Of course, I'm a little backwards on everything I do in life, so.
Yeah, those central Pennsylvania people, I tell you.
I know, right?
They're a backwards breed, that's for sure. And my
Somebody
in-laws are calling me. Just I'll have to call them back. Do you want to show what you're doing right now, Trish? My fingers are not working.
Sure. I have gone on to the next row, which is actually this row right here. So instead of putting this pattern on the bottom, like you would normally do with your bracelet, I put my purple beads across and then just started right into my pattern. I'm not exactly sure if that's what Amber did, but so I have that going across there. I'm just ready to pull my needle through that. And again, I am working from the bottom up. It's just a preference. Whatever works for you. And that's the nice thing about the Jewel Loom. There's a loom for everyone, and you can certainly do whatever technique you're comfortable with. So I did that row, and then I'm going to move on to the next one. And I have my beads over here to the right so you guys can see the pattern, but trust me, they are there. And I'm just going to pick up 2 of the blue and 1 of the rosaline, and then this beautiful orange color, which is transparent rainbow topaz. Oh, anything that says rainbow, that's for me. So we'll pick up 2 of those. And then our lighter beads. And patience is a virtue with 11 O's. That's for sure. At least for myself it is. But they are so worth it. The intricate patterns you can make with the 11 O's really, really are beautiful. So I have my beads on my needle, and I'm just pulling them. This is what I like to do. I pull it down to the bottom like so. Put my needle underneath. It's kind of, that's what's comfortable for me. And once you loom, you'll start seeing what your muscle memory is for looming and what makes you feel the most comfortable with it. And then I'm just popping my beads up between those strands and running my needle across the top. And there you go. There's another row.
And here I am. Yes, Trish. You're 1 row ahead of me, but yes.
That's so okay. I do apologize. I'm a bad student.
No, you're perfectly fine, honey. My fingers are not working tonight. I don't know.
Well, this is a teamwork, so we'll get it. We'll get it.
So for the first row, we picked up 7 purple, and now I picked up the 3 blue, the 1 very pale pink, and 3 more blue. So as you can see, and we're just going to follow that pattern along. Yep. So just like I said, for me, I made 4 diamonds. It might be different for you. Maybe you'll put in if it's slightly bigger than mine, maybe you'll put in an extra row of purple.
Yeah.
Or that's the thing. Think about, how I went actually back and added in a row before too, if you need to.
Okay. Yeah.
If it's not, if the pattern's ended and you're like, what do I do? You could just add another row of purple. It's going to be on the back of your ring. Nobody's going to really see it.
Absolutely.
Or you can add a row of blue in, or whatever, you can
make it your own.
Work. Yeah.
Make it your own, guys. We certainly do with ours.
Yeah. So now we're going to pick up. My hands are just not going to work for me tonight. Pick up 2 blue. They're like shaking.
I've been there, honey. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry that's happening to you, though, because it's no fun and there's no rhyme or reason to it.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably the tiredness. My son was sick all day yesterday and today, so been taking care of him. And
yes, you sure have. You have a lot on your plate. That's for sure.
So we've got 2 blue, 2 of the pale pink, and 1 purple in the middle. So we're doing the purple diamond first. I'm going to lay it underneath. And maybe Trish will get hers done first, and she'll show you how to get it off.
We'll see. I don't know. Well, it's a team effort. We'll see. Right. Whoever gets it done, we'll take it off. No worries. And it gets to show you 2 different ways of doing things with it too, guys, which is, to me, very beneficial. It gives you options, and options are always awesome.
Yeah, it looks like somebody asked a question, Trish. Can you look at that?
Sure can.
It looks like Joan tried to answer, but we're not using a slider tube right now. So
purple beads at the ends because the slider end will cover them. Well, it's not so much for the slider end to cover with the ring. Now, for the earrings, that would certainly be the case. But we need to have these purple rows to close things up. And Amber had said that the reason she liked using the purple was because they're a little bigger around. It seems like she could get it so she could go through it a few times. So we're going to put a purple row on each end so we can kind of lock them together as we sew it together when we take it off. Okay?
Yeah, we're going to be using a technique called a zipper kind of stitch. So to close it off. So now I'm picking up 1 blue, 1 of the pale pinks, 3 purple, a pale pink, and a blue. So if you're working along with us, great. And if you weren't here earlier, folks, while we're beading along, thanks for beading along with us. Trish, do you want to tell them what fun things are happening?
Oh, sure. For the month of March, we can certainly go through that again. It's going to be fun. Again, pulling it up on my phone. So, of course, tonight we're doing our pattern ring, which is super fun. We thank Amber for putting that together for us. Next week is going to be our St. Patty's party, and we're going to make all kinds of fun stuff. We're going to use our St. Patty's charms and do some coloring of the charms and make some earrings and some other items. So it'll be super fun. There's a gorgeous St. Patty's kit that you can get your hands on that we're going to be using that to show you how to do a bracelet. And then on March 17th, I'm going to be doing the Tila bracelet that was so popular that I had on last week. Everyone seemed to like. So we're going to be doing that, and that's going to be gorgeous. March 24th is the sub box unveiling. I don't know what that word is. The subscription box unveiling. And then what we are going to try to do each month is use the leftovers from the previous month's kit or subscription box to try and come up with a project to make. So that will show you the value of the kit, because Jewel's never skimps on putting lots of beads in there. So we just want to show you that it's not just the project beads that we'll be getting, and we can do some fun things with that. And then March 31st, I can hardly wait for this, Amber. She's going to be doing a really beautiful pyramid ring. Just love it. Just love it. So stay tuned for all that. And this month, along with every month, we will be doing a giveaway on each show. We will not announce on what show that giveaway will be, but look forward to that too, guys.
Yes. So, and Jules is going to be doing something special with Neely on
that's right.
St. Patty's. So you're going to have 2 weeks of St. Patty's parties.
Yeah.
Someone asked for a close-up. So here's a close-up of what we're doing. And it's a good time to show you. So when you are beading it, you start with going under the warps. And then you always are going over top. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see my needle through. That's how I know I'm all the way atop. If you don't see your needle through in between the beads, you're going to lose a bead. I've done it so many bajillions of times. So yeah, Facebook user, make sure you allow StreamYard to use your name so we can call you out by name. And then someone asked what size beads we're using. We're using 11-ohs.
Yes.
And also, I thought I pulled up while Trish was talking. Here's the kit.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, that's awesome.
So it's this green hemp. It's called Kiss Me, I'm Irish. And these beautiful green fire polish we'll be working with next week. So,
and is that 5 strands? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is an awesome kit.
Yeah,
awesome kit. So
yeah, for sure.
If you want to bead along with us next week, I think this was put up in the comments. If Joan might do that again, I believe it's also in the description.
Yes, for sure.
So I just picked up 1 clear, 2 purple, a blue, 2 purple, and a clear. And I'm just going to keep on beading.
Keep on beading.
I don't know if you folks know, but we talked about we're going to an hour-long show now. So
yeah, that'll be great because we can it'll be nice because I think so we can go through complete projects, show you how to put them on, show you how to take them off, and put clasps on if need be, or whatever. I think it's going to be a great opportunity to learn some stuff, some fun stuff.
Yeah, let us know, folks, if you have any questions about the project we're working on. If you're just coming on, we're going to make this ring out of the pattern that Trish has pulled up on her screen.
Yep.
So right now I am, looks like we're on the same row.
Are we?
Yeah.
Wow. How'd that happen?
I don't know. We're yapping.
That's what we do best.
I did mine wrong though. So good thing I noticed.
Yes, for sure.
There we go.
Always fixable.
Yes.
Hi, Kelly. And hi, Paula. I don't know if I even got to say hello to you, dear. Welcome
this is
in.
The row I'm on. How's the weather where everybody is? Hi, Kelly. Hi, Paula.
Yes, is spring coming to anyone? We know that it's in Tennessee currently, from what Miss Joan told us, so we're super jealous of that.
We know. It's like 27 degrees here.
Yep. So, here we go. So, yeah, that is the center point of the pattern right there, guys. Let me see if I can get it to focus for you. There you go. So cool how that comes together. And keep in mind, guys, I was never a seed beater. If someone even tried to give me seed beads, I would laugh in their faces. So, honestly, the Jewel Loom has turned me into a seed bead hoarder now. And I never thought that would be the case. But for people that maybe don't like the bead stitching, this is a great option because I can seed bead, but I have some structure here to make it easier on myself. At least that's what works for me anyway. But
and looming is so soothing. So
yes. Oh, absolutely. Well, we got, let's see. Brenda says 82 in North Carolina. Kelly says raining and heat wave of 40 degrees. Still snow in my yard. Kelly, where are you at? If you don't mind me asking. Paula, it was cold today in Indiana, 30s, but Saturday it's supposed to be close to 70. Oh, wonderful.
That
Oh,
sounds
wow. We
lovely.
got to hold my beer. Surprise for all viewers. 15% off the Jewel Loom store all month by using your code YouTube15off. Please still use the affiliate links. Awesome. Thank you, Joan. Look at that, guys.
I think that came
15%
from
off.
Jules.
It says Joan, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, there's a Jewel Loom one, and then Joan also put it in. Okay, I didn't look up further, so.
Oh, Kelly's in Eastern Washington.
Okay. Yeah, so they're probably about the same as we are with the weather, I would guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that
So-
true, Kelly? Are you similar to us?
Pennsylvania, we're in PA here, and we have seasons. Someday,
Yeah. So I'm on the bottom of my diamond here. I almost called it a triangle.
Yeah.
So I just did 2 blue, 1 of the pale pink, a purple, and I think I just got caught in my headphone wire here.
Uh-oh. That's why I put mine up my shirt and into my ear, because I know myself.
Mine's a little thick for that, but
yeah. Kelly's close to Canada, so there you go. She may even be a little colder than we are.
So here you guys get to see me make more mistakes.
Well, we learn from mistakes.
Exactly.
We learn from mistakes. So this is the place to do it. So, if we all make mistakes, so we need to learn how to fix them. And,
yes.
And Amber's very good at explaining how to do that, for sure.
Well, hopefully you don't get all mixed up in your headphone wire. I mean, I have this super... Hopefully that's not your issue.
No, but, things happen, believe me, especially...
It's fairly thick. It's like an old phone wire, so...
Yeah.
I usually put it behind myself. There we go. All worried about my hands. I wasn't thinking.
Get this back in here.
And everybody lays their loom different. You can even see just with Trish and I working, how we lay our looms is different.
And this is my belly's down here. So I usually work straight from the bottom up. So that's just where I'm comfortable. And like I said, your muscle memory from doing the looming, your body will decide, what's most comfortable for you. It's usually in the teens all winter, Kelly says. Beverly Walters. It has been 79 here in Atlanta. Is that what that is? I'm not real good with abbreviations.
I think that means Atlanta. Thank you, Beverly.
Oh, Lord. We gotta laugh at ourselves.
Yeah, we're probably cooler. We're not dry and hot all summer here.
No.
I like our summers are almost like spring. They get a little hot, but
absolutely.
They're more like other people's springs.
Yeah. I couldn't go that 90, 100 degree weather.
Gosh,
I can't.
Yeah.
I don't go outside as it is in the summer mostly, so stay in air conditioning.
Yeah. Usually the highs are the 80s if it's hot.
Yeah.
Here.
So usually next row. And I'm on this row right here.
I'm on one below you.
Okay.
So there's mine.
And I'm just pulling that down.
When I work at a table like this, I work at it sideways. But when I sit in front of the TV, I like to put it on my lap.
Yep. See, I have to have a tray to have mine on. I can't do the lap thing. I'm a lot more comfortable with a tray, but
so what we're
go ahead, honey.
Oh no, you're good. Go.
I was just gonna say, it's probably just what I'm used to, what I prefer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we don't have those fun trays to put on your lap. So
you don't either. You'll have to get one of those. Maybe get one for your birthday or something.
Oh, we do have the standing ones. So sometimes
those are nice.
I lean it up against that because they're just too high for me, being short.
That's understandable. Certainly understandable.
So Yeah. So at the bottom of the diamond, this is really one of the few different rows, is I pick up one of the inside color of the next diamond. So that happens to be like this yellow orange. And then everything in the middle is the blue. So 5 of those.
Gotcha. And you're actually working from this end, I believe, because you started.
Oh, yeah.
Did you
I
start
did
purple?
start with purple. Yep.
Okay, so you started on, which it doesn't matter. You can work from either end. That's for sure.
You'll
So
get the-
Amber's doing it starting with the purple to the yellow, and I'm doing it from the yellow to the purple. It doesn't really matter, guys. That's however.
Yeah, that just how, since I work from top to bottom and you work bottom to top.
That's how we see things. So in either way works.
Yeah.
So.
Let us know how we can make it more accessible to you. You know, that's one thing we really want to do with the Jewel Loom, is make it accessible to lots of people.
Yes, it's such a blessing to do, and it is a wonderful, relaxing craft as far as I'm concerned. And again, for me, with the seed beads, you know, Hobby Lobby and Jewels and all those are, you know, happy because I am a seed bead purchaser big time now. So.
There you go. It's focusing on this beautiful loom that Jules made.
Yes.
But that's where I'm at.
Looking good. Yeah.
Do any of you have this kit that have joined us tonight? Have you made anything yet?
Oh. Kelly says, I move mine all over and twist around while working. And she said, I have a chair arm and tabletop to balance my big loom.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's super zen meditation. Time flies. It does for sure. And Catherine said, I'm from Michigan. Did Jewel start selling her bead boards? Yes. The bead boards are up on the site. And if you can, certainly use our affiliate links. It does not cost you a penny, but it does benefit us. And we would greatly appreciate that. Thank you.
Yes. So you can buy just the bead board now.
Yep.
So if you go on the website, which I have pulled up right, you go and you pull it up. It's under, I was just looking at it today. Where did it go? You go in menu and under accessories, I believe, right?
Okay.
Or is it with the looms? I'm not seeing it.
But
yeah, under accessories. It's near the wildfire.
Okay.
So there it is, folks. You can buy just
so pretty
bead board. It's right next to the really pretty pink wildfire, which I need to buy some more of.
Yes, most certainly. That's my favorite.
I really like the pink too. I'm out. This would be pretty with the pink wildfire.
Certainly.
I'm just using white, but you could certainly use pink with it. I ran out of my pink. I used it all up.
Okay.
Or the blue might work. I don't know. I think the pink would be prettier.
That would be pretty. I almost used blue tonight, and then I thought, no, I'm just going to use white. Keep it simple, and it's easier to see on camera, too. So
I'm on to my next diamond here. So I'll be doing the purple diamond now. So if you're new, we're working on using what's left of the seed bead kit because you get so much in it. So make sure you grab either a tape measure, like a sewing tape measure, or a piece of paper. Measure your finger and figure out. For me, I'm doing this finger, and it works for me to do 4 diamonds and then 2 rows of purple. So you'll need a row of purple at the beginning and one at the end. And that I found to be the easiest color to close off with. And you can see Trish using her tape measure. And I showed earlier, you can just also get a piece of paper and wrap it around your finger. And if you don't have a tape measure, and lay it next to a ruler.
Or ribbon or string or anything, really.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All kinds of ways to measure your finger.
Certainly. So you're going to be doing the yellow diamond, and I'm going to be doing the purple diamond next.
That's
Is that
correct.
Right?
Yes. And Joan has graciously put up the bead board up for us. Thank you, Joan.
Thank you, dear.
She is a rock star.
Most certainly.
Maybe we won't get this done in an hour. We only got 5 more minutes. Oh well. But
you know, I think the gabbing might have something to do with that.
What are you talking about?
But you know, I mean, that's okay. That's okay. We can get as far as we can get without drawing it out too far for everyone.
Yeah.
But this is gonna at least certainly give them the content, you know, to be able to make one of their own. Now, and Amber may be able to just to put a little quick video up in the Jewel Loom group showing how to do the zipper technique. If we don't get that far, I don't know if she would be able to do that for us, or one of us could.
Yeah. Definitely. I should have had one set aside. I didn't know it would take me this long with the gabbing.
Maybe it's going to need to be a 2-hour show. No.
That would be too long for us.
We don't want to do that to people. Right. We just don't.
I'm trying to think if, I don't have any bases laid out that I could just show how to do the zipper technique. So what I can do is I can put a short video together and we can have Jules post it to her YouTube, how to finish it off, and also on Facebook, since not everybody's on Facebook.
Yep, absolutely.
But virtually, so you'll just keep working the pattern based on what size finger you do have. So as I said, see how I have the 2 rows there. And so virtually the ring, all it is just like the bracelet. You work the pattern, and it actually, mine was the length of the pattern that you get. So it is 4 diamonds.
Oh, that worked out. Yeah.
So that worked out really nice for me for this finger. I wear my other rings on the other fingers, but I will put together the video of how to zipper close that. So yeah, find out your measurement, finish out, and we will get that post. Oh, thank you, Rose.
Aw, thank you, Rose.
Thank you.
That's so sweet. We try, that's for sure.
But yeah, so this is just another idea for those of you who weren't here at the beginning. This is all of the bead pattern right here on my finger, plus the 2 purple rows. So this is about with all of our gabbing as far as we got. But I
think the technique came across. At least I hope so.
So it's the same idea that you could add in. I did 1 diamonds and an extra row on either side of the diamond to make earrings. So the same idea as the bracelet. So these are just some ideas on what you can do with the extra seed beads. Unless you make a hat band, then you might not have any extras. But
yeah,
if you make a bracelet, you will have extras. So now you can also make a ring and earrings. Okay.
With your bracelet, absolutely. And another option would be possibly a pendant.
Yep, I was just going to say that. You could even do 2 diamonds and add a little bead tassel or another, anything on the end there, and you'd have enough to make also make a pendant.
Yeah.
So
certainly.
Yeah, I'm going to flip myself around here.
Okay.
Do you want to flip yourself around? And
I do. Yep. Oh. Thank you.
So Trish doesn't want to make you dizzy when she flips her. I have 2 cameras that I can flip between.
Well, and I close my lens, but I still don't want it to be a black screen. It's just...
Yes, you could, Kelly. You could certainly do a buttonhole with this. And we are going to do the buttonhole earrings. So those will be coming up.
Yep. Most definitely. Whoops.
Yeah.
There we go.
So yeah, we just Wow, all the way from Hawaii. Hi, Bonnie.
Oh, hi,
Oh, we'll watch the replay, but hopefully you can make it next time. We're going to have a St. Patty's party next week.
Bonnie. Woo, don't forget, guys, you're green so we don't pinch you.
So go and either get your Kiss Me, I'm Irish bead kit with the button and the charms, or you can just get the button and the charms if you have lots of green beads already. And we're gonna have fun partying, yay! And hopefully we'll have a giveaway. And
yes, we have a super fun month planned for sure, guys. So don't miss us every Thursday at 7 Eastern.
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
You're very welcome. We have fun as usual. Gavin.
Yeah. Somebody asked. We will work on finishing this up, but we weren't able to finish the project tonight since we're trying to keep it to just an hour. So, but we will put together a video so you can see how to zipper up your ring.
And you can be we'll put that on YouTube and Facebook.
As cool as us. Because we are just so spectacular.
Something middle-aged cool, I guess, right? Yeah. You're very welcome, guys. Thanks everyone for stopping by. Yeah. And as always, and we'll see you next week.
Yay! Have a great one, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.